Hello, Facebook. I'm sorry. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. Hi, happy Friday. So I'm excited today because we are finally getting a cold front in Texas. That means our endless summer that's been going on since I think July is finally going to be over. I am so happy. I haven't even cleaned out my closet yet. Actually, I have most of my fall clothes hanging on. I have like one of those portable clothing racks in the bedroom, and I hung most of my fall clothes on there, and have just kind of like been pulling them out and playing around with them because I can't actually wear them. So I'm so happy. I think this weekend I'm going to clean the closet out, put all the fall clothes in, and it's finally here. Craig and I had our coffee on the front porch this morning. It was beautiful. It's like 72 right now, which might not sound beautiful, but it's better than 95. So I'll take anything we can get right now. So happy, so ready for fall. All right, so today on Coffee Chat, I am going to be unpacking a topic that has been a question that I've been asked a lot over the years, and that is, what is age appropriate when it comes to style? So I'm gonna be honest, I've struggled with this question through the years, and I can only share what I use personally as my litmus test, what works for me, and what questions I ask myself when I'm looking at something or trying to make a decision. And I think that this question has come up more, after I turned 40 than it ever did before. And a lot of our pretties are in the same boat. So I think for a lot of us, there's this alarm that goes off in our heads when we turn 40 for some reason. I don't know why this is the magic number where we say, oh my gosh, can I still wear this? How should I be dressing? Where do I shop? I don't want to shop at that store anymore, but this store feels too old for me. Like, what do I wear now? We're stuck in this in between. Honestly, if you're in your 20s or your 80s, it doesn't matter. You might be questioning, what is age appropriate for me right now? And I will tell you this, I don't have a definitive answer. Some of the questions that I get asked are ripped or distressed jeans okay for me to wear? Or can I wear a skirt above the knee? Or as an over the knee boot appropriate? Or can I wear tight jeans or a figure hugging dress? So these are the specific questions that I get, but I'm gonna give you something that's more of a general framework today that is gonna answer this question for you, because I can't, okay? So I'm gonna tell you what's worked for me. Being totally honest, it's hard to say, oh gosh, that piece works for you, but it doesn't work for you or whatever. I don't think that it's in my place to do that. And quite honestly, I feel like this is a topic too that could lead to some judgment. And I do want to have a conversation around this. I want us to comment. I want you to tell me what dressing age appropriately means to you. But I also want this to be a judgment-free zone in the vein of all things get your pretty on. We talk about topics, but I want us to do it in a kind and supportive manner and share information that's helpful, and that we can express our opinions without judgment. So I just wanted to throw that out there too. I think I need my glasses today. They're so dirty. They're always so dirty. Every time I put them on, it's like something about my light just shows all the dirt that's on them. But anyway, if I had to say anything, I have a little disclaimer. I think that our community in general, Get Your Pretty On, tends to err on the side of not dressing younger than our age, but actually dressing maybe older or a little bit more matronly or a little bit frumpier. And I don't say this to offend anybody, but I think that if we're questioning, what is age appropriate, and we're in a quest to do that, then maybe we should be focusing on what fits and flatters best instead of what's, quote, age appropriate. And honestly, I think the true answer here is that we shouldn't even be dressing our age, right? I really believe that this is, we can kind of throw that out of the equation. And what we should be doing instead is asking ourselves these questions, okay? So the first question that I ask myself when I'm trying to choose something is, does this make me feel more confident and stylish when I put it on? Because at the end of the day, that's what truly matters, right? If you put something on and it doesn't make you feel confident or it doesn't make you feel stylish, then what's the point? If you're not comfortable wearing it out of the house, then that's probably not the right piece for you. If you look in the mirror and say, oh, this totally feels like me, then that's something you should probably absolutely wear. So question number one is, does this make me feel more confident and stylish when I wear it? And this completely takes age out of the equation, right? It's really about how we're feeling and how we want to present ourselves to the world. And the second question is, does this fit and flatter my body? And this question covers both ends of the spectrum, whether you feel like you're dressing younger than your age or older than your age. Again, let's just throw all that out, but does the piece fit and flatter your body? I mentioned before that I feel like sometimes when we're over 40, we maybe err on the side of wearing things that are baggier or looser fitting or that cover us up more. And my advice to you would be, if you have a body part that you absolutely love, it can be your shoulders, it can be your legs, it can be your collarbone, or whatever it is, it's okay to show that. It's perfectly fine. You can do that in a way that's classy, that's elegant, that's not sending the wrong message out to the world. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We do not have to completely cover ourselves up to be age appropriate. As a matter of fact, it's always better to show your best body part and whatever makes you feel good. So the third question is what I call the gut check. If you feel at all uncomfortable in it, then ask yourself this question: what are my motivations for choosing this piece or wearing this piece? Whatever motivates your decision, really examine that and look at it. Like, what is your gut telling you about this? Your gut is never wrong, and a selfie never lies. So take a picture in the mirror, and if it's something that isn't working for you, then just really trust your gut on this, because your motivations may be from a space that maybe you're covering yourself up because you want to feel invisible. Maybe that's something that you need to do a deeper dive into. Or on the other hand, maybe you're not covering yourself up because of whatever reason. That's something that's inside of you that's making you feel like you need to do this. So just really ask yourself what we wear tells the world something really important about us, right? And I've always told my daughters this advice when they're trying to pick something. I haven't said specific things like, oh, you can't wear this or you can't wear that, but I do tell them, what do you want to tell others about yourself with your clothes? Because we totally control that. We tell the world a lot about ourselves just through our style, and really just think about that. Like, are you sending the message that you want to send into the world with what you're wearing? So again, I want to keep this conversation going. I don't have all the answers here. I ask myself these three questions. Does this make me feel confident and stylish when I wear it? Does this fit and flatter my body? And what are my motivations for choosing or wearing this outfit? And then the fourth thing in there, of course, is what do I want to tell the world about myself through my style and how I present myself? So really just asking yourself these questions, again, takes age completely out of the equation. It doesn't have to be age appropriate. It just needs to be you appropriate. So I want to keep the conversation going. I want you guys to weigh in the comments. Tell me what factors you consider when you're choosing pieces. Do you feel like you err on the side of dressing older or dressing younger? What does it mean to you to dress age appropriately? And again, this is a judgment-free zone, so please be respectful of one another in the comments, but I do want to know what your opinions are, and I do want to keep the conversation going and find out how this does affect your decision-making when it comes to choosing clothes. And are there pieces that you just completely have taken off the table because you feel like a woman my age shouldn't wear them? Or are there pieces that you find yourself reaching for over and over again because of nostalgia? What is the psychology behind why you choose certain items to wear? So definitely weigh in on this. I absolutely want to hear what you guys have to say about it. I am no expert again, but if we take being age appropriate out of the equation, then I feel like we can truly express our style in a way that makes us feel confident and stylish in pieces that fit and flatter our bodies. So do let me know. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you back here next Friday. Bye.